All right. Well, we're doing pretty good. We're at the bank, or one of the banks anyway. 26 miles, 43 minutes, 212 watt hours a mile. Yeah, it's a little bit high right now. I don't know. Although there is some uphill, yes. So, but here's the thing, right? It's so boring now. It just now, yes, I have to keep pressing the accelerator. Coming down Anderson Mill, I pressed the accelerator several times, brought the speed, let off, and let it go, and then it would forget that was going. And you have to press the accelerator again. Come on, guys. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's just the way it is. And yes, indeed, I was up on Boggy Ford, and max speed was set to 60. The speed limit there is 35. So I'm not sure who's deciding that. Okay, whatever. There's that part, but no drama. Yeah, there was some drama. Yes, coming up Slow Hill at the top, Cedar Park had one of their police units out there doing speed control. I hope that's what the reaction was. All of a sudden, the line of cars in front of me is slowing down. We're down to 28 miles an hour. As far as I can tell, the only thing that happened was there was a cop parked on the other side of the road. Seriously? Stupidity. But that's human drivers. Okay? Had nothing to do with FSD. FSD what it was supposed to do. It slowed down. Okay, there you go. That's the drama. Whatever, peace and harmony. All right, so that was interesting. For some reason, FSD decided to go to the outside lane, knowing that we're going to make a left turn up ahead. Although he pulled all that off, he got into the turn lane and he was set, ready to stop and make a left turn. Then he said, "Oh wait, it's about to turn red. I can go right now." Switched back to the middle lane and went straight ahead. Now we're waiting for this red light. What's the diff? Well, first of all, that light's going to change faster. Second of all, they're going to get to that next red light before we will.
I can't modify Thanksgiving because you're not the organizer.
Oh, well, that's too bad. All right, sorry, my watch is probably whatever her name is. Just go, "Oh, I'm going to help you out." No, I didn't ask for your help. Anyway, peace and harmony. I just find it hilarious. All right, so I was at the ATM, and they have curbs, and apparently FSD didn't like the curbs so much. Um, I put in a drive, and the autopilot wheel came up, and I hit the button, but FSD didn't want to go. So give a little accelerator, get to go far enough. Once he started feeling like his bumper was past the curbs, then he started going like, "Oh, I can handle this." Okay, whatever. And I stopped at the gate, but I'm guessing I didn't do something right, or maybe it just doesn't work. So we'll have to explore that a little bit more. Upward charge. All right. Welcome home. 29 miles, 49 minutes, 186 watt hours per mile. For the trip, 66 miles, 13 kilowatt hours, and 196 watt hours per mile. Really? Okay. Yes, sir, Bob. What do I say about FSD? I mean, is there a place where I chose to use left turn signal movement to the inside lane, so it'd be set up to make his turn coming up? Yes. But I mean, that's that. I may have done one other one. Okay? But there were a couple places where I was getting tired of following a slow car, and I was about to hit the turn signal to let him know it's okay to go when he went. So, wow. I mean, for the most part, it's boring. And boring's good in this case. I mean, right? I mean, it's all so good. Now, to make sure, 12.5.6.3. And he just checked and he's convinced that I'm up to date. So I don't know if they're going to make another release because Thanksgiving is in what? 2 weeks? 1 week. It's 2 weeks away, right? 1.5, whatever. And they're talking about having version 13 come out right about that time. I mean, I don't know exactly when, but the suggestion is that's their target. And 13 is about when they'll have all the pieces that would enable you to run as a robotaxi. Now, will it be complete? I don't know. I don't know if they would really call the version they ran at ReRobot 13. Well, I think actually somebody said it was like 13 alpha. So that means that's not completely connected to reality. Although their point was, look, FSD is reversing here. There was some place on the Wii Robot course where a car had to back up. Although it looked like there was a guy in front of it giving it gestures or something. So who knows? Peace and harmony. It's all good. Oh, I didn't want to think about that. Well, let's just call it B+. The one thing that still I have a problem with, and I'm sure I will continue to have a problem with, is it just doesn't, how do I put it? Okay, what I mentioned was like when I came out on Boggy Ford from American, when I checked, it said the speed limit's set to 60. And yet it was having a hard time making 35 in a 35 zone. So it doesn't matter how high he sets that speed, he has the speed he wants to go that's kind of slow. And so until I press the accelerator, bring him up to speed, he's going to go that speed, right? He's going to go slow. And that's not fun. Come on, man. But okay, I mean, it's just the way it is. And actually on Anderson Mill, there were several times I brought him up to speed and he gradually dropped off of it. So he doesn't always commit to holding it. So anyway, there you go. But still, it's so good. So calling it a B+ sounds like an insult in some ways, but it's getting to be right there. Right? Yeah, let's just leave it at that. We'll leave it at a B+, and we'll move on from that. Own up or charge.